got Chris over here again. Hey Chris, say hi to YouTube land.
Hello.
He's helped me do the brakes on my car. I could do it myself, but I like having the company. Actually, it helps me because I'm trying to get the fence going. So thanks a lot, Chris. Now the world knows. I got over here. Actually, today there was a lot of help going on here at the off-grid homestead. Two neighbors were over. They just left. They took care of this widowmaker. It was beyond my experience. I didn't want to hurt myself. Chris and I tried, and it was just too dangerous. And we got these guys over here and chunked it up. Got it out of here, so now I have to get it cleared out of the way, clear my path for my fence project. All this brush and all these trees are right where my fence goes through. So I'm in the process of clearing the path. Feels weird to walk through here without fear. I've been so careful here for, well, since the day this thing was leaning up in that tree. I've been so careful walking through here all this time. It's been dangerous. So I've been told this is cherry. It smells sweet. It's a really nice smell. And a friend of mine said you can get $200 per foot chunk of this. For people use it for cooking pig and smoking meats. So I guess it's a very valuable wood. So I got a bonus here. It's a whole lot. There's all these big chunks. There's the branch there, the dead branch. This stuff here. There's a main branch going up into there. So there's another piece of it. Whole mess of cherry wood here. So I'll be able to chunk that up and use it for smoking. Good stuff. I'm clearing the path here, and then I'll get out the last rolls of chicken wire and finish it. I will have the chicken wire done today, finally, today. Running the chainsaw is pretty hot and heavy. There's a lot of downed wood. There's a lot of wood that I had cut. As you can see, crisscross through the ground here, all over pretty much where I need to go through. So it's gonna be a lot of work cutting and clearing, but I'll get it done and get this fence done today. That's why, for multitasking purposes, Chris is working on my car for me, because I warped a rotor coming down a mountain, and it's shaking bad, really bad. I've got to get this fence done, and then I got to get the gates in, and I got to get the electric fence in, and I still have to do the gardening. So, well, fire up the chainsaw and get cleaning. Get this path cleared out. Well, Chris is working here nicely. Look at that shiny, pretty new rotor. Now I gotta make the rest of the car shiny and pretty. Well, thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
We'll take it for a test drive when you're done. See if it's not shaking anymore. It was shaking bad.
It'd be beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I've finished clearing. I'm ready to start laying fence. I've cleared out the entire pathway here. I cleared out a lot of brush. Now I'm making brush piles for the chickens for safety, to get in away from the hawks. So everywhere I go, everywhere here and there, there's brush piles. Piled up the cherry wood as good as I could. Oh, gotta further cut that, but that's not priority right now. Cleaned out all the brush along here. There's a lot of brush. There's a lot of work. I knocked down a lot of trees coming through here the other day. And I pretty much cleared all the way around, all the way back to where I'm gonna start laying wire in a few minutes here. So, and I'm already exhausted. But it's gonna get done today. I'll be done all the way up to the driveway today. Well, the car works. Nice, smooth brakes, no shaking. Thanks a lot, Chris.
No problem.
And then Chris helped me out here in the forest. It goes easier with two people. He helped me hold the fence up while I nailed it, and here we are at the driveway. There's the driveway, the car. And I've got just a little bit more to do right here. But I'm going to stop at that for now, because I'm going to have to build gateways and stuff, and I might even put a garden tractor runway through here, a door. I'll probably put a gateway here for the garden tractor, and this is going to be a lot of work building that up, so I'm not sure how I'll do that yet. We've got it. This is it. 1,300 feet of chicken wire. 1,300 feet, and I've come all the way around. I've got 2.5 acres of free range area for the chickens. And the deer will probably never come in again. The deer is over here if it didn't move away. We were running chainsaws and hammers and moving brush, and here's a massive brush pile of all the stuff that I was clearing up. Tried to pile it up pretty well. Yeah, unless it got up, the deer was right there. It sleeps up by the barnwood. Pretty protected area. Yeah, it's not there. Or, oh, there it is. There's a deer. Little spike. Just resting. He doesn't care about me at all. So I followed the trees along, and it swings a little bit in and out, but that's fine because there's this water flows right here, and I kept on the high side around the water and then float around, and it's done. And it's done. Sorry I don't sound too excited, I'm just really exhausted. It's hot and humid again, and I just moved all these today myself, and that was a little bit of work. And then I moved, there were a lot of trees out here that I had cut down the other day in the driveway. It's going to be a driveway outside the fence. So cutting up the cherry wood, getting it up in stacks. It smells so nice. My nose doesn't work well and I can smell that cherry wood. It's really amazing. Got some more stuff here. I've got another major brush pile here that I made today. So it's done. There it is. I cleared out this entire driveway all the way back. I still have a lot of cutting down along that back area though. But I cleared this all out entirely. So there's the driveway outside the chicken fence. And then the electric fence, for those of you who were confused about that, I'll explain now in detail. The electric fence is going to be on the outside. See, chicken wire is on the inside of the tree. And next I got to come through here and run electric fence all the way around the entire property. There's going to be one real close to the ground, and then one up a few inches from that, and then one up about just below waist high at deer height and coyote height, and maybe even one higher for man height, but I highly doubt a man's going to try to run through the chicken wire. But anyway, there it is. So I'm really exhausted, so I'm going to rest for the rest of the day. It's Wednesday anyway, so I got church in a while, so I'm going to go rest, because today was really exhausting. It was one of the most intense, because it was the last. I wanted to finish it, so I just really pumped it out hard, and it's done. So, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Huge, huge, huge step in making it tick-free.